Well, let's make sense of this. Oklahoma State at Kansas State. The first thing that jumps to me is there's a couple things. Number one, we're recording not on Tuesday, but on Wednesday. It's early in the week. Confirmed that Adrian Martinez is playing for Kansas State. He went out after 2 plays last week. Will Howard came in, actually looked pretty good. He went out as well. Kansas State was down to its third string quarterback against TCU. So they jumped out to that, 17, 18 point
Yep.
lead, then had to go to a third string quarterback. Here comes TCU all the way
And then
back. So
TCU
check
does
the
their
injuries.
magic trick or whatever you're saying, and the magical season continues. They get the backup to the backup to the backup and come back and win that game.
Here's real quick. Here's some numbers from that game. The
Okay.
first 26 plays of that game, Kansas State had 303 yards of offense
In
in
how many
26 plays. 26 plays, 303.
Possible.
The last 27 plays they ran, 87 yards. So that
That's
thing fell
it?
off a cliff, which you would expect. Their 2 quarterbacks go out. What are you going to do?
The backup to the backup to the backup, right?
Doesn't this
Wow.
line tell you that Martinez is in? It's flipped. Kansas State was the dog. They flipped to the favorite.
Yeah,
We
I'm
like
looking at
to
the
find
line
those,
history
right?
here. Yeah, this is
We
one
like
of those
those.
ones. I have it as a pick to open, and it went up. Oklahoma State favorite on top is what we would say, and then it flipped back to Kansas State favorite. So I would say yes, but again, it's Wednesday, and there's going to be people. And thank you for leaving a comment. If you watch the videos, please do that. We're trying to respond and get some conversations started, talks amongst yourselves or with us. But yes, this would indicate to me, and a lot of times you got to put a number up on Sunday or Monday for the whole week, and you don't have all the information. So what do? You put a pick and let the bettors tell you. Well, the bettors are telling me the way this number's moved that he's playing. All that being said, is Oklahoma State a better football team than Kansas State?
Well, you can't ask me, or if you ask me that question, then immediately go do the opposite of what I'm about to say, because I can't get Oklahoma State right. I've
Oh,
been fading them. I kept saying they didn't play anybody in preseason. They lost all those defensive guys.
right.
Spencer Sanders is going to throw some picks at some point.
Yeah.
None of that's happened, except
Right.
that their defense isn't good.
Right.
But that Sanders has been really good. Gundy's just outstanding. I mean, let's just say that. Mike Gundy is outstanding. That floor for that program is so high. They are just always good. You got to
Yep.
play with defense? Fine, they can. You don't have a defense, you got to win with offense? Fine, we can. You need our quarterback to go nut? Fine, he can. Quarterback has to run? Fine. They can just do it all.
I can't
I
believe how they morph. Like last year, they were a defensive team.
all
They were
defense.
nasty, all defense, and now they're all offense again, just
Yeah.
like that.
Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
220, 221, whatever it takes.
Good
Still
job.
one of the best lines of all time from Mr. Mom and Michael Keaton. But go ahead. I digress. Sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I can't get it right. I was on Kansas State last week. Again, maybe
Well, then
maybe
it's
I
just
get
a simple question. Who do you like in this game?
I've already played Kansas State.
Oklahoma
again.
State money line.
Might be.
There you
Might
go.
be.
That's if you can't. There's certain teams. Look, when you know you can't get right, you keep going against them, and usually, it's one of those trends that are your friends until they're not. But you ride it till it goes. You tell me you like Kansas State. We're telling the listeners and people viewing the show. There you go. You wanted to play, you got it. Oklahoma State. Now what are you going to do? I like one side. He likes the other. Come at us, bro. Come on.
If Martinez is back, I mean, he and Vaughn run all over Oklahoma State, don't they? They gave up 200 yards rushing.
Is he back? But is he hurt? Like, is he gonna This is what scares me about playing Kansas State. I don't know his health. Nobody does. Nobody knows Squadouche anyway. But it's one of those situations where you bet on him. You're laying 1.5. It's a good number. He gets hurt again. You got no offense and you got almost no chance in the game. That's what scares me. So, look at the total. Be how 56 right now. 56. Big 12. In the move to the under. Is this defense?
Well, okay. So you told me the line moved to Kansas State, then it should move to the under, because how's Kansas State going to win? What did I just say? Vaughn and Martinez are going to run all over Oklahoma State. They're going to chew clock. They're going to get a Spencer Sanders interception that keeps Oklahoma State out of the end zone, and they're going to win it in a game that's under. It's the rare favorite under in this equation, right? That's what you're telling me.
Favorite. Yeah, favorite. That's true. That's
favorite under.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
All right, here's your Oklahoma State trend for those of you fading my Kansas State pick. which I
What?
wouldn't blame you for fading. Here's the VEASAN trend in favor of Oklahoma State.
Okay.
This speaks to Gundy, what we just said. You should play on Oklahoma State when they play a team with a 70% or better winning percentage. Play on Oklahoma State. They are 17-4, Oklahoma State, 17-4-2
Wow.
against the spread in the last 5 years against a team with that profile.
Oh my.
A team that wins 70% of its games, Oklahoma State 17-4-2 against the number against them.
That's stepping up to the level of competition, huh?
Pretty good. Pretty
That's
good.
Pretty good.
So there you go. There's a lot of stuff.
That's a
on
lot
that
of
game.
stuff. That was good.
Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, click on another video right here on the screen. And if you really liked it, consider subscribing below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.